who really want war, who really want to spar with a beast. Raise hell, someone better call in a priest. Pardon my speech, but I'm hotter than the devil when I'm high up on a level that a god couldn't reach. I'm a dog in the streets, I don't do a lot of barking. Running this shit, I don't do a lot of walking. Keeping it 300 like I grew up with a Spartan. So out of this world, they confuse him with a Martian. Damn.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Problem Right TV. This is Twitch Highlights Volume 2. And in this series, I show you guys my highlights throughout my stream, throughout the week. So let's jump right into it. We're going to start off with a Tyler Lockett kick return right here. I haven't had many. He's going to take it down the sideline. I'm going to back juke right here to make one defender miss, break a tackle, and then the rest is history. We're off to the races. 4-6. Tyler Lockett on the return. Very next play is Todd Gurley stretched to the right with a spin move back to the inside, around the defender, and all the way to the crib. 60 yards later, touchdown Gurley. You're going to see a lot of Todd Gurley. Here's a 4th and 10 for my opponent. Throws it up, and Akeem Talib goes over there and snatches it out the air on the INT. Another Todd Gurley run right side. Breaks one, breaks two. Now he's down the sideline. Can he go all the way and beat the Honey Badger to the crib? Yes, he can. Touchdown Todd again. Here's a kick return for my opponent that he is absolutely destroyed on. Hit stick fumble. Picked up by Telvin Smith for 6. 2nd and 10 for my opponent right here. I'm just going to lurk low, pick it off with Glitchkey, get by the quarterback, and take the game-winning interception to the crib to give him the lead, and I end up holding off my opponent in that game. Here's a 1st and 10 right here. I throw it underneath to McCoy. I'm trying to dodge all these defenders, and we're going to swerve right by him, spin by another, and then go outside with McCoy on the shifty little run after catch. LaShawn McCoy to the crib. Opponent throws it up here. And we're going to tip it up a couple times, and it's going to be picked off by Janoris Jenkins. Right here, I'm down in the game. I need to make something happen, so I scramble out to the right with Cam. I throw it across my body to Demaryius Thomas, and now Demaryius has to make a bunch of boys in blue miss, and he does exactly that and takes it to the house 74 yards later. Now I'm on defense right here, lurking on Von Miller. Take away the streak, and then I come down on the drag route, and I'm able to pick it off and take it into the crib for 6. Now I'm lurking on Glitchkey. I see the post route over the middle, and I'm going to take that away. And again, Glitchkey's going to be all over these highlights. That is my user. Another user pick over the middle of the field. I've been tested a lot this year, and he just comes out on top. Gurley on the run to the left, breaks a couple tackles right there, including Javon Curse tackle, and then he takes it to the house as he celebrates into the end zone. Here's a McCoy run. So we have the mix-up of McCoy and Gurley. I win the tackle battle there, and now it's McCoy versus Ndamukong Suh down the sideline, and you know who wins that every single day of the week. Overtime thriller right here. Next score wins. Todd Gurley on the run to the left, picks up a block down the field, and now Todd Gurley versus the secondary, and he's able to get in the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. Here's the 3rd and 11 for my opponent. I'm just lurking, middle of the field. He's going to throw it up in coverage, swatted down by Nelson, and then picked off by Hightower for the interception. Todd Gurley once again with the spin move, making multiple defenders miss as he takes it into the crib. And then the next run is just a slight juke move to the inside. Now I got one-on-one with the defender, and I'm able to run right around him. 1st and 10 for my opponent. I'm lurking, and I sniff out that C route that everyone likes to run out of a shotgun 4 wide tight, and I'm able to pick that off. I'm down 6 in this game versus Saint. And I'm scanning the field, and I find Antonio Brown streaking down the middle of the field for the game-winning touchdown. Antonio Brown's been a monster, by the way. I just had him yesterday, and he's been an absolute monster on the field. I could really tell the difference between him and other receivers. So here's Gurley on another run right here. Broken tackle, and that's all he needs. He has enough speed to get by the rest of the defense. If he can get out with some open green, he can take it all the way to the crib on any given play. Again, Gurley going to put his hat down and run right through Darian Stewart right there. And 94 is just way too slow and gas to chase down Todd Gurley. Now we have the mix-up with McCoy. Little juke back to the inside. Similar to last year with the double juke. With this one, he just hops inside. And if you got one-on-one with the user, you can really make him miss with that move. It's tough to get these moves down. I will say that. I haven't mastered all of them, but I'm getting better and better with them, and hopefully soon I'll know when to use each and every one of those moves. Here's a lurk low with Glitchkey, down 3, and I'm able to pick them off and get down and set up my offense for a good drive. Here's a hit stick right here from Glitchkey. So again, Glitchkey all over these highlights. Todd Gurley on the stretch to the right, breaks one, As a defender tries to go low, he just bounces right off of Todd Gurley. Then I juke inside, break another tackle, and try to carry these 4 Green Bay Packers into the end zone. 10-3 right here. My opponent throws it up, and then it's picked off by Ray Nitschke. Here's my flats, lurking low right here. Von Miller sniffs out the screen and picks it off. And this is right here versus Rose Bowl. I'm running right, spin move right by his user. Honey Badger ran right by the spin move, and we take it to the crib. 72 yards later, Todd Gurley. Gurley on the next play right here. Stretch to the right, get inside, wait for my blockers, and then I punch Harrison Smith right in the mouth and take it to the crib. 60 yards later, Todd Gurley on the touchdown. My opponent in an empty backfield. Gonna try to throw the skinny post, but you know what happens when you throw over the middle and I'm lurking there. It can get real ugly for you. Here's Shady McCoy on the quick juke past the secondary, and he's into the end zone for 6. Shady got those quick jukes and the quick spin move that you guys will see with Shady McCoy. With Todd Gurley, you're going to see the punch in the mouth, and you're going to see him put his hat down and run right through the defense. Here's Todd Gurley again, right side. I have to beat one man, and I'm going to run right through him and put him right on his ass and then take it to the crib to give him the lead in the 4th quarter. On to the next play. I'm lurking on Ray Glitchke. Again, it's the post route that people continuously try to throw against me, and Glitchke just goes up and snatches it. Has tremendous hands and is able to take those things right out the air. Here's just a baby dot from Cam right here on the crossing route. Man-to-man defense. Demarius beats his man. Todd Gurley on the run. Another one. Defender put right in the ground as he puts his hat down. This time it's a linebacker that he puts down, and then he takes it all the way to the house. 75 yards later. Cam Newton dropping back. Throwing the flat pass here to Shady McCoy. I'm going to do a little hop step right by the defender this time and then get around the rest of them to take it to the crib. Gurley on the run again. Tackle battle. Breaks 2 and then bounces off another one. Spins by him and then he gets tripped up inside the red zone. This is a 2nd and 3 right here with 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. I need to get in field goal range to get the game-winning field goal, and I find Antonio Brown over the top to set up the field goal. And then here's the quick spin move by the strong safety with Shady McCoy. I told you that quick spin is kind of glitchy with the Shady guy. Shady McCoy this time just shifty, just real shifty compared to Gurley. Gurley's a little bit more clumsy, if you may, and Shady's the shifty one. Here's Steve Young, a.k.a. Larry H. Parker, a.k.a. Larry Wilson, batting it down before the half, and then Glitchke's going to pick it off. And now Glitchke just has one man to beat, and he's going to beat him and take this thing all the way to the house right before the half. Devastating interception for my opponent. If you guys like the video, make sure you like it, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Click either of the videos right here to check those out too. I got volume 2 of the top 10 plays from the movement on your left, and then volume 1 of the Twitch highlights on your right. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.